Count by 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Do messy bedhead tabs, mono edgy tabs, alien tabs, and a bag of talkies.
Hey, what is up, guys? Vanos here, and this is my face reveal video, obviously. It's something that you guys have been asking for and requesting for months and forever.
Okay, I'll do a face reveal later. If we're going to do this, it has to be its own video with a lot of build-up. Okay?
Faceless creators have been around since the dawn of YouTube. From gaming to animation to commentary, many of the faces that you know and love today were once hidden behind an icon or a cartoon character. We've seen reveals done by the creators themselves, fans, and even sometimes fellow creators. Throughout the years, fans came to love and anticipate getting to see the face of their favorite YouTubers, whether it be for the collabs and in-person content, or just feeling more connected with that creator by seeing what they actually look like. For the most part, we've seen overwhelming support for these types of videos, even if the creator doesn't necessarily conform to conventional beauty standards. Because at the end of the day, YouTubers are just regular people like me or you, and we can't expect them to be supermodels sitting behind a computer playing like Minecraft or Among Us all day, right? Right? Oh, fuck! Corpse Husband is a popular former horror narrator and Among Us streamer, and now has a very successful music career. He also features on A-lister Machine Gun Kelly's song Daywalker, and his most recent song features Bring Me the Horizon. His most recognizable feature would undoubtedly be his incredibly deep voice.
Burn me out like cuts, fade out when Centralia dust, nostrils off of dust.
Such as noted by Jacksepticeye, who gave him his boost back in early 2020 when introducing him to an Among Us lobby full of fellow creators.
Corpse Husband, the man with the best voice you will ever hear.
Corpse, what's going on?
Hello, friend.
What?
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Kick Sakuno.
I missed. Wait.
His main YouTube channel, titled Corpse Husband, began posting videos back in 2015 and currently sits at nearly 7.5 million subs. And his music channel currently sits at nearly 3 million, which, considering how rarely he posts and has posted throughout the entirety of the pandemic, it's a remarkable number. Corpse is a faceless YouTuber and has been since he began on the website. He's been open that a large part of his reason for remaining hidden is a result of his health issues, including GERD and joint dysfunction.
Waiting for Corpse to recover from illness. Oh my god. No.
People don't understand chronic illness. Get well soon. I was and still am dealing with so much mental shit. When I was doing those Among Us streams first starting, literally 20 minutes before some of them, I was literally my face with razor blades, and then I just get on in front of hundreds of thousands of people, you know what I mean?
Pairing this with his rough upbringing and mental health issues, he has mentioned that the mere idea of someone finding his face or even leaving his home without a mask fills him with crippling fear and anxiety. He covers these feelings in his song titled Agoraphobic, agoraphobia being a word used to describe a fear of leaving your house. That's how intense his fear of being outed for the world to see had become.
Illness and welfare run my adolescence. My friends probably hate me, can't answer a message. Filled with anxiety, always behind it. Can't go outside, I'm afraid they'd be finding me. Paranoid about my privacy, yeah.
Why did he go to such lengths? His own community, of course. You see, for a very long time now, Corpse has been representing himself by this icon image. He has mentioned that this was drawn by a friend who had never seen his face, basing the entire drawing off of Corpse's verbal communication of his own face, paired with the mask used in his logo. And ever since, fans ran wild with it, creating fan art after fan art of Corpse as the sexed-up grease god of a man that they felt free to project their own fantasies onto. Now, the only comment Corpse has ever made in regards to fan art is that he has seen some very scary, accurate pieces made by fans.
God, yes. It is so scary.
Which, if anything, encourages fans to run even more wild. So please, no hate to the fan artists. If I opened Twitter tomorrow and saw that thousands of people were drawing me as the goddess Aphrodite, I might take a breath before ever agreeing to show my face to the world at large. At the end of the day, Corpse chooses not to show his face out of regards for his own mental health and privacy. He said so in an interview with Anthony Padilla.
Imagine like the worst physical shape you've ever been in your life, and also having millions of people expecting you to look the best you've ever looked in your life. And you can't even be like, oh, I'll work towards that. You just literally can't. I feel like I would be happier in a world where I could be myself openly and not worry about like hiding from everybody. But it's also the best decision for me because I don't think I could handle that many people like judging me at once.
But what is Corpse afraid of? People have always been kind when it comes to face reveals, especially toward male and gaming YouTubers. I mean, what's the worst that could happen when somebody doesn't live up to their hype? Dream is a Minecraft YouTuber that also started seeing some serious traction back during the height of the pandemic, with his most popular videos still being an episode of his Minecraft Manhunt series from August of 2020, which at the time of writing this sits at 125 million views, which is also roughly the size of the entire population of Japan. And his sub count is higher than the entire population of Australia. And it's not even close. If you are one of the 1 in a million people that has not heard of this masked man, Dream, real name Clay, is a Minecraft creator best known for his Dream SMP live server and Minecraft Manhunt series. Dream quickly became known as the Minecraft speedrun guy, competing in several Minecraft tournaments with other creators, including a duel hosted by none other than Mr. Beast, losing the $100,000 prize pool to fellow Minecraft creator TECHNO'S. There was a cheating scandal back in 2021 regarding the use of a mod in one of his speedruns, and he's had various other minor controversies, but it'd be impossible to be a creator of that size without them. Generally, he seems like a pretty nice guy. Like, maybe he needs to lay off the Twitter a little bit, and The Right Opinion has a 2-hour-long video on all of his controversies and stan issues, but in general, he seems to be a pretty likable creator that has gone through some great lengths to lift up other creators around him, even though he's also had issues with a lot of them, and, whatever. Anyways, this guy was getting barrage after barrage from fans demanding for him to reveal his face for the world to see, and speculation online about what he looked like ran amok throughout every social media platform. His fan art had a similar beautified effect to Corpse's, but Dream's fan art had a distinctive difference. None of these look like real people. Somehow it became commonplace for fans to associate Dream with this anime boyish face, which only proved to ramp up fans' drive to find his true face. Some fans even going so far as to try and find actual childhood and high school photos of him. Disturbingly, one of these photos is definitely him, attending what appears to be a football game. But Dream's only comment on that photo is that it wasn't him, so out of respect to Dream, I will not be showing it in this video. Gross privacy invasions aside, pressures and anxieties were mounting on Dream for years until on the 30th of June, 2022, a video was posted to TECHNO'S YouTube channel. TECHNO'S was the creator Dream dueled with in the Mr. Beast tourney, who was a key member of the Dream SMP and one of Dream's good friends and collaborators. The video is titled So Long Nerds, and I still can't rewatch it without crying. The video opens with TECHNO'S dad saying,
He wrote a message and he asked me to read it to all of you.
Hello everyone, TECHNO'S here. If you're watching this, I am dead.
In this message, we learn that he has unfortunately passed away after a long battle with cancer. This news came as a shock to everyone, me included, as the last video TECHNO'S posted was an update on his sickness, in which he broke the news that he had lost an arm but was 99.9% cancer-free.
People forget it. You guys still have 206 bones? And you're not embarrassed? Me, personally, I got 205 bones. Very reasonable number, but I'm just built different like that.
It wasn't until TECHNO'S had already passed that we learned his name, Alex, and saw his face, as he had been a faceless YouTuber as well until his untimely passing. All of TECHNO'S videos are still up, and even if you aren't a Minecraft fan, his storytelling, humor, and lease on life transcend the medium. and I really can't recommend them enough. His perspective had a profound effect on me, and it might just do the same for you. It's clear that the loss of his friend had an understandably large effect on Dream, as on the 2nd of October of 2022, just 3 months following TECHNO'S passing, Dream finally posts his long-awaited face reveal to YouTube. Alright, right? Like, he's a little awkward.
He's just like me for
But by all accounts, he's a conventionally handsome dude. Not the ethereal supermodel anime boy some fringe fans were probably hoping for, but he's generally a good-looking guy. He also showed all his online friends, some he's known for years, his face for the first time as well. Now, I bet you're wondering what the response from his community was. But I bet that getting "he's ugly" #1 trending wasn't what you were expecting to have happened. People were brutal, making scathing remarks and totally not accurate comparisons. This face reveal was turning out to be any Faceless creator's worst nightmare. Not everyone was awful about it, and as is the case with every community made up mainly of teen girls, a lot of the tweets boosting the trending topic were passerbys, stopping to throw tomatoes at Rumpelstiltskin.
Sorry, Dream.
Just because they were tired of hearing about him, but ultimately this face reveal confirmed all the worst fears of any Faceless YouTuber. Now, why did this happen? Dream was no stranger to toxicity within his fanbase. Having acknowledged the savagery with which his stans would rip his dissenters to shreds. But such is natural when it comes to stan culture, especially when so many casual fans are only gleaning part of the story from TikTok. However, Dream's stans were so toxic that former Dream SMP member Jay Schlatt famously ran a script on his Twitch stream banning every member of his community with names referencing Dream's fandom.
And I came to the conclusion that some of you have got to go. We made a bot to scrape every single Twitch account that had Carl Jacobs not found, was taken in it. All of them. Every single fucking one. I don't know what to say, gentlemen, but this is what it's all about. Get fucked! Fuck you! Fuck you! Never come back, bitch! All of you! Every single last one of you! I never want to see you ever fucking again!
In addition, Dream was no stranger to Twitter arguments himself. While I don't know all the details of it, you can go check out that 2-hour Right Opinion video. Not only did he find himself a victim to the toxicity of his own fanbase, but many opposers of Dream smelt blood in the water and chose to revel in the opportunity to knock Dream down while he shared something that clearly made him feel uncomfortable and vulnerable, as I think that anyone would feel in that situation, and others took the chance to give his community back all the toxicity that they had been pumping out throughout the last couple of years. 2 weeks after the reveal, Dream went live for the first time on his main YouTube channel with his face present and in the company of TECHNO'S dad. They were hosting a charity live stream supporting research for SARCOMA, which is the type of cancer that TECHNO'S fought.
Do you think he would have done a face reveal? Do you think he would have stayed like faceless? I mean, obviously he's shown his face before, but I mean like a proper.
Yeah, I do think he would have done a proper face reveal. You know, it was important to him that it be funny and memorable, and I feel like he never really quite got the gimmick or the hook. That's a better way to say it. He never got the hook that would have made it work.
Yeah, in the way that he wanted.
Yeah. But I'm sure he would have gotten there eventually.
You know, but I think that's something obviously that we had in common was us not showing ourselves and being private about, you know, aspects of us and everything. I think it's interesting. And obviously I expressed it before, but even with like him not being here to be a part of, you know, my big thing and something that I wanted to involve a lot of people in, and just knowing, you know, even going to San Diego and getting to meet a bunch of people, and just, I don't know, getting to come here and talk to you and talk to family, you know, makes me feel more like he's a part of it all.
Yeah.
Cry reveal.
Cry reveal.
In a touching moment, Dream chokes out through tears his regret that he hadn't done it sooner, to have him be a part of his big thing. But there's this unspoken regret, that there he is talking to Technoblade's dad about Technoblade, but never having the chance to have met his friend in person. That Techno had passed without knowing the face of his friend. In the months following the face reveal, Dream could not catch a break from the hate train of former fans and passerbys, and it continues to show in the views on his YouTube channel to this day. Before the reveal, Dream's videos usually bottomed out in the 30 million range, with many soaring to over 100 million. The 3 videos following Dream's face reveal are barely grasping for 7. While still nothing to scoff at, he wouldn't see a new video topple the 10 million mark until June of this year. In a video titled Bye from Dream, Dream announces that he has decided to put the mask back on. He recently posted a music video of his most recent song, Before I End Up Dead, a tribute song and video that Dream made for Technoblade. Dream recently had a concert in which he cried before performing the song. People are still hating as hard as they ever did, and lately my TikTok has been flooded with posts like this and this. But here's the original video.
Your flashlights out on your phones. For those of you who don't know, I wrote this song for a friend of mine that unfortunately passed away from cancer. His name was Technoblade. He was a YouTuber. He was a lot like me. He did a lot of the same stuff I did. He was my same age. He had a family like mine. Sorry. I got the whole tour without crying. Okay. But it made me really reflect on my life, and people were fuck you. We love you.
As toxic as Dream and his fans can be, it can be really difficult to watch a guy who has clearly been pretty insecure of how he looks, as well as we all have, and to watch him get torn to shreds over being normal and a bit awkward, and to have to deal with that on top of a recent loss of one of your friends, and the grief and regret that comes with that. I don't know. It does seem like Dream's doing pretty good for himself now. He recently got spotted hanging out with Bella Porch at this fancy looking restaurant, and he's like upgrading his style and stuff, and he's looking pretty good. The Dream and Technoblade story will forever stand as the ultimate cautionary tale for Faceless creators, as we saw not only the tragedy of what could go wrong, but also the heartbreak of never getting the chance. And their lives and stories, while separate, will be together forever in the halls of YouTube's greats. If you're planning on making a Faceless YouTube channel, always remember that that decision of whether the world gets to see you falls to you and only you. And it's a decision that isn't really possible to take back. It can be stifling and anxiety-inducing to live in constant fear of being leaked, but also devastating and heartbreaking to see the world dogpile on you in your most vulnerable moment. Do what you think would make you the most happy, and remember that you can love your fans with your entire heart. But your fans aren't owed your face and your personal life. There's no one that deserves the last word here more than the king himself, so I will let Technoblade's wise words carry us out.
But that's all from me. Thank you all for supporting my content over the years. If I had another 100 lives, I think I would choose to be Technoblade again every single time, as those were the happiest years of my life. I hope you guys enjoyed my content and that I made some of you laugh. And I hope you all go on to live long, prosperous, and happy lives. Because I love you guys. Technoblade out.